We need silence.
Well, this neighborhood's changed, it's all been rearranged. We left that team somewhere behind. Slow down, we're gonna crash. Radio is screaming, it's a blast, blast, blast. Look out, baby, you got your blinders on. Everybody's looking for a way to get real gone, real gone, real gone. There's a new cat in town, he's got high paid friends. Thinks he's gonna change history. You think you know him so well, yeah, you think he's so swell, but he's just perpetuating prophecy. Come on now, slow down, you're gonna crash. Radio is screaming, it's a blast, blast, blast. Look out, you got your blinders on. Everybody's looking for a way to get real.
Welcome to Rico and Hook, the #1 talk show for Pixar fans on Wayne Host TV.
Today we're rolling with randos. This is the Random Things bracket.
bracket.
You know, we finally did it on time.
It took
with each
way
other.
too long.
The Ice Spice bracket we didn't do.
What, a year?
What a year it's
I'm
been.
saying
The way
like it took a year, not what a year it's been.
Oh.
I don't really care about all
Well, the
that.
way this works is we have 32 random things, both broad and oddly specific, that we will be putting head-to-head bracket style to see who will come out the winner, similar to our Ice Spice bracket that I mentioned before.
I
We
don't
have
think
two
anyone
sides.
ever watched that episode.
It's our second most watched episode
But
of
still,
all
like,
time.
nobody's going to remember it.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people
All right,
from
can you finish the rules?
Michigan. We have two sides of 16, and the winner of each side will face off in the finals for the title of Best Random Thing.
Did you steal this idea from Hive Mind?
You know I did.
I mean,
You know I did. I
all
steal
right, whatever.
all of my
First off, we have Dwayne The Rock Johnson versus Cornhole in our 1 to 16 in the first round.
So I will say, nothing can beat a good Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I mean, thought you were going to say nothing can beat a good game of Cornhole, but you can also say
Cornhole
that.
is great too. I just don't think it's like it plays like third fiddle to other tailgating games like
I
Can Jam.
Personally think before we start, we should
Yes.
introduce our characters. Can you put the camera on me? I'm going to go first. This is my duck. Put the camera on me. Thanks. This is my duck.
He plays baseball.
He
so
plays
gets the
baseball, and his name is Ducky, number 2. And then I have this ghost guy over here too. See him?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
And then
yeah, Jason, your
you
turn.
wanna put on. I got this one because he's a superhero. Got my little Batman mask. Real ones. No, this is my boy right here, Chester the Lobster. We got a little. I don't know what skin this is in Fortnite, but just thought we'd decorate
like
the
Fortnite.
set for like a good. So what are we thinking? Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
We'll say The Rock.
We'll say The Rock just because Cornhole is, again, it plays second fiddle to Can Jam. But, sticking with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he's got a skin in Fortnite. 8 versus 9 matchup, we got OG Fortnite versus the word indubitably.
In
I will
my
say,
opinion, I don't think this is even a matchup.
indubitably is Kawhi Leonard's favorite word. He used to say it all the time in the State Farm commercials. I almost said Fortnite commercials. You got me on.
What was the over-under on this matchup?
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh.
I think it was like,
Well, can we just take OG Fortnite and go to the next
but
one?
indubitably is so fun. It means like, of course. You're really
I don't
gonna
even
go
know what
against
it. How do you say it?
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
We're gonna go with OG Fortnite here.
Yes. We
Okay. So number 5 against number 12. I know you weren't happy about this being number 12, but at number 5 we got Trapezoids, and then number 12 we got an amazing, amazing film, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Yeah. Say it
from
again.
2004.
Amazing film.
Amazing film.
Yeah, it was.
You're saying it's better than Trapezoids, the coolest shape.
It is
The
like it
coolest
is a cool shape.
I mean, it's
Squares are
like a
cool,
rectangle,
though.
but not quite.
It's just trying to be
Yeah.
different from a rectangle, and that kind of makes me frustrated. That's why I got put SpongeBob in.
I'm just gonna keep on, agreeing with you because
As
I
you
feel
should.
like, if I go against you, you're gonna get really mad and you're gonna go on a tangent about trapezoids, and we all don't really want to hear that, do we?
No.
Okay, number 4 against number 13.
Just my duck.
Another great matchup. A Push, also known as AP US History, versus your favorite saying, W Riz.
I don't think I say that too often.
You say it all the time.
I don't think
We
so.
could roll a highlight reel of you saying W Riz every time on the show.
You can do that then.
All right, let's roll the clip.
I know you can't find enough clips. of me
We
saying
didn't find any clips actually.
Not one.
Yeah, no.
Thought so. But yeah, W Riz got to take that
over AP US history.
Yeah,
neither one of us has
ever taken.
No,
or qualified enough to take it.
I had the same history teacher for the first 3 years of my high school career. Shout out Mr. Levy.
Congrats.
What a guy.
Okay.
But we're going to move on to our next matchup. Number 6, your boy Mr. Worldwide. Somebody you said could go all the way in this tournament. Mr. Worldwide against number 11, people who list long walks on the beach as one of their interests on Tinder.
Yeah. I mean, one, how do you know that?
Long walks on the beach is like a nice little Hallmark Channel rom-com.
How do you know they listed on Tinder?
Because, you've never seen like a Hallmark Channel rom-com.
No.
Okay. You've never seen like
no
Love Actually. I think that was like a feature film. I don't think that was Hallmark Channel only. So what you're saying is it's Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, obviously.
You're okay. You're against long walks.
Are we sponsored by Poland Spring?
No, you can take that. Switch to Jake's camera while he struggles.
Guys, I can't get it off.
He's really trying. Okay, he got it.
Okay.
We're not sponsored by any water company, so we got to go labelless. Yeah, right there. So
cool.
Next up, we got people who say caramel instead of caramel.
It's caramel.
Yeah, against jean shorts.
Jorts,
if you will. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I have jorts on right now, but since nobody can see what I'm wearing, they have no idea.
Yeah, Bruce Willis, Phantom.
Tax.
So they all wear jorts. What are you
Fortnite.
thinking? Do you think it's like people who say caramel, they just want to be different?
It's not even how it's pronounced.
I know.
What does Google Translate? Like, what if you look it up? Does it say like caramel or
we're gonna
caramel?
see, but just
we're gonna see.
For the time being, what would your vote be for this?
Caramel.
Well, I try to pull it up.
It's not caramel.
You would say jean shorts beats people who say caramel. It's not loading on anything.
No, I would put. Yeah, I would put jorts. Yeah.
You would put jorts first.
Yeah, let's see what Translate says.
Caramel.
See, caramel. Yeah.
Caramel.
So it's just objectively right that it's.
If Google Translate says
caramel.
it's right. That's how I pass Spanish.
So we're going.
What?
We're going with jorts here.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken. All right. Next up, our 7 vs 10 matchup. We got Origami Hats versus Certified Lover Boy, the album by Drake from 2021.
It's a long time ago.
Kind of bad. I remember
origami hats are cool. I just want you to make me one just so I can have one.
Do you have a piece of paper?
Do you want me to get one?
Yeah.
Can we cut it?
We're going to take a short intermission while Jake Talerico grabs a piece of paper. Let's grab
Someone grab me a piece of paper.
Really?
Piece of paper?
Damn, you're lazy.
This is exciting.
Are we still rolling right now? I can't see like the thumbs up in the back, but
yeah, don't stop
I'm just
recording.
under the assumption that we're still rolling and we're asking people for a piece of paper.
I don't sound this demanding, trust me.
No, he does. Okay,
No,
I gotta get up now.
I like how Jason got up and I asked for the paper.
We're back. Ready? So you gotta go to my camera. You gotta fold it like this, like in half. What was it? Hot dog and hamburger style. I think this is hamburger style.
I remember that.
Then you gotta. It's hard to do it. You gotta like fold it like this in half. So you gotta go like that. Then you do it again. And then these two will flip up. Yeah, no Poland Spring out here though. We go brandless. You gotta flip it on both sides, and then you have it's falling apart already. You have an origami hat. You have to wear it.
Is it functional?
Yeah, like put it on your head.
Yeah,
You gotta like widen it out. Be careful though. Yeah, now put it on your head. Do it. Okay, you broke it, dude.
I broke it.
Okay, Are we saying it's better than Certified Lover Boy?
Yeah, obviously, because I have one in my hands.
You do have one, but you broke it.
No. So this is gonna be forever a memory for us.
Okay, you want to put it next to the ghost?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Put it on the ghost.
Oh my God, you're a genius. Next up, we have a great matchup. Speaking of ghosts, I'm Goofy by Swedish rapper Blade.
You already know my opinion on this guy. Me and Jalen talked about it last week. You can even roll the clip. I think I did say that he is horrible.
You picked his worst song.
It was the first one that came up.
Okay, Reality Surf is so bad. All right, I'm Goofy by Blade versus finally finding that one remote that's been stuck in your couch cushion for the past 3 weeks.
I think that finally finding that one remote that's been stuck in your couch cushion for 3 weeks is the right answer.
It's satisfying. Is it more satisfying than I'm Goofy by Blade?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you want to hear it?
No.
It's all too bad.
Okay.
Damn it! Nope. Right. Wrong song. Okay, we'll go with finally the couch cushion one. I've accidentally played.
By the way, I'm Goofy by Blade was number 2 in this bracket. Don't know why.
It was.
I think the matchup of round 1.
All right, we'll go to the next side. I'm sorry for playing Feliz Navidad on accident. Thanksgiving is over, so it's officially Christmas music season. Matchup of the bracket, like you just said, Ice Spice versus William Shakespeare. What's the difference?
I mean, I'm stressed out right now, but
they're like the same person,
and they look alike.
If you told me,
if
William
you
Shakespeare wrote
side,
Barbie World, and
I
you
would
told
say,
me Ice Spice wrote Macbeth, I would believe you.
And I would say, why did Ice Spice copy Shakespeare's hairstyle?
And why did Shakespeare copy Ice Spice's writing style? So
the world may never know.
We got to go with who's been more influential as a writer, and we have to go with the absolute classic, the greatest rhymer of Ice Spice. We have to give it a Spice. I mean, it's almost
this isn't a joke.
Doing her a disservice. This is not a joke.
We debated on this for one full class period.
We debated on this.
And we argued.
Live on set. We did not prepare this. Ice Spice is the greatest
writer
of all time. Okay, we're just going to keep on arguing. So to save time, we're going to go to our 8-9 matchup. Gaslighting versus supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
We're going to roll with my specialty, gaslighting.
Really? That's your it's not your specialty?
Well, what do you think my specialty is?
Probably gaslighting.
Exactly.
So we're going that over supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Unfortunately.
Even though the sound of it may very well be atrocious.
I get it.
I don't know the rest of the song. It's from
it says atrocious in it, but I think we should go to the next one.
Music,
because this is also a good matchup.
It's from Mary Poppins.
I'm excited for the next one.
Oh, what? 5 versus 12 matchup. Lil Tay in 2018 versus Prime Todd Gurley.
Where is Lil Tay?
Well, she is alive. We know that.
That's cool.
We know that now.
Remember the rumors went around for like 2 days?
Know that now. Prime Todd Gurley, however,
was the
come and went, but he was the man with the St. Louis Rams.
Yeah.
Now the Los Angeles.
He was the
Vegas
only
Raiders.
thing in St. Louis.
He was
the Cardinals.
The only thing to ever exist in the city of St. Louis.
Besides that big arch that's there for no reason.
Giant little arch thing is.
Put a picture of that on the screen.
We'll put a picture of Todd Gurley next to the St. Louis
looks
arch.
like this.
And a picture of Jason Tatum too, because he's from St. Louis.
And then insert the image of the arch, and it's going to look exactly the same.
Okay. We're going to, morph them together.
Okay.
So it's going to be your hands in the city of St.
So what do you
Louis.
think we're going with here?
I'm going with Prime Todd Gurley.
Yeah, me too. I mean.
And, Lil Tay flexing her parents' money.
Kind of threw me off, I really thought that she was a good person down at heart.
I know. But who is a good person? Your average haberdasher.
Who?
It's like a guy that sells linen clothes, and that's why our 4 versus 13 matchup, which this was voted on by fans. Obviously, we think should be the other way around.
Yeah.
Our 4 haberdashery, a nice place to buy some linen clothes, versus number 13, the Rico and Hook April Fool's episode.
The April Fool's episode is one of the greatest episodes that has ever been made on Wayne Hills TV.
One of the greatest episodes of television ever.
We can say that one too.
It's up there with Ozymandias.
Huh?
The third to last episode of Breaking Bad.
Sure.
Where he goes like that.
Mm-hmm.
We post the clip. I post the clip.
You post
on the Instagram all the time, where he's freaking out.
Rico makes all the Instagram posts. Hey, now everyone knows.
Okay. Yeah, it's actually Marissa.
She's secretly still
she's still doing it, and you know what? She is an iron horse. So, are we going with haberdashery over Rico and Hook April Fool's episode?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Do you want to?
I don't.
Okay,
really.
good.
I think the April Fool's episode was great, but that's back-to-back upsets, so we will say that. Number 6 against number 11, we got Logan Paul Vine compilations versus Getting Lost at Disney World.
I mean, Getting Lost at Disney World is just a scary moment.
I have a story.
Do you?
When I was 4 years old, I got lost at the Hall of Presidents in Disney World.
I wouldn't put it past you.
And, okay, that's all right. And you know what? I ended up finding my grandparents. I ended up finding my family. I'm here today to say that Getting
Were they
lost
sad when you came back?
They were frightened to see my face.
Okay.
Because I looked like I had seen a ghost. Because the presidents.
I really think we should go to the next one. I really don't want to talk about this anymore. Can we just say Getting Lost at Disney World won?
But it's so overrated. It's such an overrated. People all the time talk about, I wish I got lost at Disney World. I will say, doing it as a 40-year-old, maybe I should do it again just to get a different experience. But it was such an overrated experience, like a 7 out of 10. People say it's like a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I will say Logan Vine Paul compilations should go on. What do you think?
Paul Vine?
Yeah.
What about Jake
You know
Paul?
he's in the WWE now?
Yeah.
He's the United States champion. You know CM Punk returned to the WWE?
I saw that. Weren't they
I watched
fighting?
it live. I haven't watched WWE in like 3 years. I watched Survivor Series live just to see CM Punk return. Watched the whole thing. Didn't recognize a single wrestler. Except like Cody Rhodes, who's my boy.
I don't care.
Are we going to say Logan Paul Vine compilations moves on, or are we going to say that Getting Lost at Disney World?
Getting Lost at Disney World just because of the story.
Just because of my story
Pretty much.
that you're going to take credit for. And now every time you meet somebody new, you're going to say, hey, I got lost at Disney World when I was 4 years old in the Hall of Presidents. And you're going to be like, somebody's going to be like, hey, didn't Hook do that?
Do we have like a water fountain like right behind us? I might need one.
You got to stop drinking water. So I heard water's not good for you.
What's the next one?
Heard it's got chemicals.
I want the next one.
Oxygen. The next one is number 3, I guess number 14. The phrase, you reap what you sow, versus number 14, the Chuck E. Cheese Band, featuring Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Is Chuck in there?
Chuck is Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Oh.
That is his full. The E stands for entertainment. Did you know that?
I think we'd go with Chuck E. Cheese.
Pasquale P. Pie Plate.
We'll go with Chuck E.
Triple
Cheese.
P.
All right.
What do you think?
Chuck E. Cheese it is.
Over you reap what you sow. There was like 5 different posters around Schuyler Colfax Middle School that used to say, you reap what you sow. Outside of like every single history class. Mesopotamia.
Maybe it was just you.
Gilgamesh.
Nope.
You never had any of those Gilgamesh classes?
Don't think.
That was such a dope class. Oh my God, that was amazing.
Cosmo and Wanda versus Itching and Scratching.
7 versus 10. I read this wrong when I first saw it. I thought it was Cosmo Wanda versus Itchy and Scratchy, the 2 fake cartoon characters, the Tom and Jerry parody from Fairly Odd Parents. What's the problem? Do you have something to say?
Wait, it's not?
Itchy and Scratchy were the 2 Tom and Jerry parody from.
I thought Cosmo and Wanda was from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, but Cosmo and Wanda.
Itchy and Scratchy are real people?
No. Itching and scratching. Like, oh, I got a mosquito bite. It's like that.
No one ever said that.
You go, ugh, my goodness, I'm grimacing now. Shake, because I got a mosquito bite.
All right, can we just...
Have you tried the grimace shake?
Can we just throw
before?
Cosmo and Wanda in there? I think...
You never answered my question. Did you try the grimace shake?
No.
Okay. L.
That's why I'm still here.
Waking up in a cold sweat at number 2. Boise, Idaho at number 15.
See, I heard you stressing about this matchup coming into this game.
Yeah, I get texts from people in Boise, Idaho all the time thinking I'm some woman named Astra Costa. It's like really weird. I'm not a member of a church in Boise, Idaho, but they really think I am.
It's my duck.
So that kind of makes me want to push towards waking up in a cold sweat. I feel like it's kind of like an underrated experience. If you're like, oh, I'm sick, I don't want to wake up in a cold sweat. It's kind of dope.
No.
I know, but it's just the chills you feel.
Well, we'll take waking up in a cold sweat.
That rush that you feel is amazing.
So now we got to go back to the top, right?
We got to go back to our second round.
We really got to start eliminating these down.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, OG Fortnite.
OG Fortnite.
Over Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
As of currently, since Fortnite ends on Friday and this episode is going to come out on
Friday.
Friday.
He's got a skin in Fortnite. He's in Jumanji.
Rico will be up till 2 in the morning.
Going to be in the Moana Eminem concert. It's going to be so insane.
I'm excited.
The SpongeBob SquarePants movie versus W Riz.
I'll take W Riz any day of the week.
I'm taking W Riz
okay, cool.
easily.
We're going to be on the same page. You ready?
Mr. Worldwide versus Jorts.
Mr. Worldwide.
Wrong. It's Jorts. Stone Cold, Steve Cold, Stone Austin.
Delete Jorts now.
Okay. Fine. Origami Hats versus finally finding that one remote that's been stuck in the couch for 3 weeks.
I think
you want me to play I'm Goofy again?
No.
Are you sure?
See, this is a difficult matchup. It's not the right song.
I keep getting it wrong.
Origami hats. We have an origami hat.
Look at him. Look at what's his name? It's like Ghost. It's a ghost, but he has a name.
Ghost
from Mario name. Boo. His name is Boo.
Boo with an origami hat on his head.
Boo hat.
All right.
You my little Boo thing.
No. Don't say that. A great song. I thought you were going to, and you did, and you followed through with that
statement. Origami hats is gonna move on.
Honestly, but the remote.
Oh, okay. I think finding that.
I'm taking the remote. Yeah, I'm taking the remote. Yeah.
All right, next side of the bracket: Ice Spice versus Gaslighting.
Just delete it.
Spice.
I wish Gaslighting was still in here, but
Prime Todd Gurley versus the Rico and Hook April Fool's episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Todd Gurley.
Cars.
You were only good for about 4 years. Sorry, buddy.
He was good for like 2 seasons. He was like top tier for 2 seasons.
Top tier for 2.
Like 5.
He was good for like 4. He went to the Falcons. And everything went downhill.
Yeah. Just talking about cars, making them think we were talking about sports was great. Yeah. Getting Lost at Disney World versus the Chuck E. Cheese Band. 2 things I see in my nightmares. What are you thinking here?
You got to get Getting Lost at Disney World.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, I think it's overrated, but it's definitely better than Getting Lost at Disney World. Then we got Cosmo and Wanda versus Waking Up in a Cold Sweat.
Cold Sweat.
Yeah. Oh, really? Over Cosmo and Wanda.
Yeah.
Because you were kind of pro itching and scratching before, so
I was, and then
surprised.
Itching and scratching kind of threw me off towards the end.
I do say Waking Up in a Cold Sweat is probably better.
Yeah.
OG Fortnite versus W Riz.
Oh,
it's got to be W Riz. It's just.
I don't know.
It's lasted so long.
OG Fortnite lasted a while.
W Riz dropped in like 2021, and it's still going crazy.
Gaslighting should still be
another day, another victory for the OG.
W Riz it is.
It's gonna be W Riz, another L for the OG.
Mr. Fortnite. Worldwide versus something else.
Mr. Worldwide versus finally finding that one remote that's been stuck in the house for 3 weeks.
I think it's the remote.
I think it's got to be the remote.
Honestly,
it's
the remote was like a sleeper.
I can't believe the semifinal round is going to be a 13 versus 15.
Honestly, what are we doing?
I don't know. Ice Spice versus the Rico and April Fool's episode. I'm going to get rid of the April Fool's episode.
Getting Lost at Disney Bros versus Waking Up in a Cold Sweat. Give me the cold sweat.
Yeah.
Give me the cold sweat.
No, this is where it's going to get interesting.
This is a stressful time here. We got
a 13 versus a 15.
No, 1 versus 2.
1 versus 2. We got W Riz against finally finding that one remote that's been stuck in the couch for 3 weeks.
The remote.
Over W Riz.
No, I don't know. It's really
over
holding
W
back.
Riz. Who uses remotes anymore?
Nobody, but I'm taking W Riz.
I watch all my TV shows on my Nintendo 3DS. I don't need remotes.
Can you delete the remote
from
one?
2013, my Nintendo 3DS.
Delete the remote one.
It's going to be W Riz moving on. And I know you're going to hate to hear me say it. I'm going to take, in the semifinal round, Waking Up in a Cold Sweat over Ice Spice. And I'm sorry, but sometimes you have to go with your gut feeling. And my gut feeling is that Waking Up in a Cold Sweat is actually a positive experience. And Ice Spice does have some duds in her discography.
I would take the remote over Cold Sweat.
Really? Over Waking Up in a Cold Sweat?
I would take Gaslighting over that. I would take Ice Spice over that.
God, but
you realize if you do this, there's no competition going to the final round here.
You think W Riz is gonna take on Waking Up in a Cold Sweat?
It's not. It's not just a sweep. 7-0 series.
We'll see.
They're only gonna play 4 games.
Get rid of Ice Spice. W Riz versus Waking Up in a Cold Sweat. What do you think?
W Riz.
No, Waking Up in a Cold Sweat. Rock, paper, scissors. So wait, if I win, it's Waking Up in a Cold Sweat. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, and if I win, it's W Riz. Best out of 3.
1. We'll do once just to.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, it's
told you.
W Riz wins the entire matchup,
as it should. And
how does that happen?
I think that's where we gotta end it all. So that's all for us here on Rico and Hook. Once again, your winner of the Random Things bracket is W Riz.
We will see you next week for another episode of the #1 weekly show on Wayne Hills TV. And I am Rico.
Why every week that you gotta change the names?
I'm fine. I'm Hook. You want to be serious now? You're Rico. I'm Hook, right? Huh? It's been Rico and Hook.